Forsaken, abandoned to the dark, what choice but to follow the flame?
Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 16 of our Drazhoath the Ashen Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, Karazakrak has come on over to the Darkhold factory settlement, and they're going to attempt to do as much damage as they can and most likely just claim this on up. We have a whole bunch of invading armies and we have to deal with this one. It would be really great if we could bring them down with the defending force here, but I don't know, this is quite the nasty army. We do have the Dreadquake Battery and the Wrath of Tsar, and even the Fireborn. So we have several opportunities to kind of rip down some of their most prized units, and will allow Drazhoath to kind of easily clean them up and move on to some of these others. The invasions are all over the place at the moment. What's our settlement looking like? We have one of the, I believe this is a Ogre Kingdom settlement. Let's take a look. Alright then. What's an Orc City? Fair enough. Oh, scruffy bits. So they are going to deploy some of their artillery off on the side there. They're going all over the city. This is going to make this much more difficult. So what do we do instead? These cannons are going to have really, really hard line of sights as long as we deploy kind of in this position here. This one would be very easy for us to defend. Also easy for them to attack with things like Quarrelers from other positions there. Trollhammer torpedoes to deal with. There's lots of enemies to mess with now. We'll probably use the Kadai to chop them up, cut them down to size. We'll see. Drake's gonna be a problem too. This is just a problem fight all around. Not a lot of good defensive positions either. Yeah, there's only 3 angles across, but we don't have good line of sight with our blunderbusses even as they're crossing. Trees and such are in the way. Alright, I think we are just going to get smashed is the answer here. And let's do what we can. Let's go ahead and deploy the archers up on the... I like to deploy them up on the hill there, but they're just going to run the giant slayers and such right up the path. We need to get them as clumped up as possible. So as I sit here and kind of dirtle around, we're going to probably just go ahead and set up at the back here. As intended. Yeah, we really do have to worry about the grudge throwers. They can put some serious hurt on us before we even get too far in. So the Kadai will probably have to be used on them. Let's have the Orc Laborers up front. And we are going to kind of cede the rest of the settlement, unfortunately, to the enemy. In favor for deploying all of our most deadly guys in the back and letting them file on over to us. Hobgoblin Cutthroats will have all of the Dwarf Warriors there. And usually... Key building has only 1 tower to its name. This one has 1, 2 over here. That's not as bad as it could be. We can block up some of these locations as well. I'm definitely going to throw in the tower back here in the back. We can make it a tier 3. Let's do it. Explosive tower sounds very nice. Blunderbusses, we want them as far back as we can, but we also want them far enough up that we can use them to... destroy those gyrocopters. Set them up in here. I don't want them to get hit by the grudge throwers, but they will most likely shoot the laborers here first. Hobgoblin archers also in the back. This is gonna be a fun one. Alright, we've got 378 supplies left. Not much else to do. Let's get the battle started. Let the suffering begin. Should be able to pretty quickly turn and start firing on us. No one is in range of our explosive tower. That's a wee bit sad. Well, as long as everyone else gets far enough ahead, I'm going to use the Kadai to eliminate the grudge throwers as much as I'd like to use them to take out some of the other infantry teams. These things are going to do the most damage to our line by far. Need everyone to kind of clump up. Make a large cluster of Dawi, please. Oh, that's a distortion. In march the Giant Slayers. It is time for us to start harassing them then. Alright, we have the Dreadquake Battery. Well, that's a lot of units altogether. Dreadquake it is. Now see, if you just keep walking, you should be able to dodge it. No problem. Trust me. Yeah, exactly. Just stand right there. Excellent. I don't know why you listened, but that's going to be a real bad loss for you there. Thunderers are gone. The Norgrimlings are also pretty much gone in one hit. Sweet business. Let's go ahead and do some more damage. I think right through this line here should be quite nice. Oh, faster. We're going to miss some of the Giant Slayers. Chunky damage. Well, they're going to keep fighting. I am quite impressed. Bloodied but not broken. Well, in this case, we could use the Kadai to kind of cut down the entire group. Let's drop in. The tower there would just get immediately wiped out. We could do... Let's figure this one out. Maybe just a tier 2 tower back here in the back. Then start kind of plugging up some of these entrances with barricades. I think we'll go for this one first. We get missile block chance. That's actually pretty great. That's actually pretty great. I mean, they're almost all by themselves. We could send the Orc Laborers on through. The Norgrimlings still do have full ammunition, though, so that could go quite badly. I don't want to have to use the Kadai on them, but we probably will still have to. Scolder Guard are moving on up. They're just going to claim all our points, as the AI does. First and foremost, their job is to claim positions. Yeah, let's go ahead and summon the Kadai in on these grudge throwers here. We're real lucky, though. We could just use these laborers and spin the Kadai elsewhere. Bring the boys down, see what we can do. Wait for a much nicer clump of a Dawi to explode. That's not a bad one, but I think we can get a better one. Here come the helicopters. Thwappa thwappa. Alright. Blunderbusses, let's bring you around too. We definitely need all of them ready. I want people out of the way though, because even if they're straight up in the sky, they will shoot through the allied units. Yeah, I don't mind if the laborer's in the way. Don't mind at all. Alright, they're starting to chuck rocks at us. That's fine. Dude, you guys just charge right over here and try to bring down these grudge throwers. I don't think one Thunderer can stop you. Of course, I've been proven wrong before. They may just get torn apart by the rocks on the way over. They do have a loose formation. That'll help them out. As a couple more hordes get smushed. Run, lads. You'll have to work half as hard for a week if you succeed. Taking out these quarrelers in one hit is really what we're after here. Blunderbuss is going to eliminate some of the other units. Oh, they stopped. What are you, scared? Keep running. I believe in you. Even if no one else does. Let's go for a tower up front here. How far away are the Dawi? Nah, they're too close. We'll go for a full-blown blocker here in the center. And then another monument off to the side. Keep running, you guys can do it. I believe in you. They just have to close a little bit more of the gap. No, I don't think they're going to make it. I think their leadership's going to go just in time. And I sent these Dwarf Warriors on over to assist. There's a little bit too much ground to cover. That was a gambit that did definitely not pay off. Used a lot of ammunition, though. We'll see. They're just kind of swarming all around. They don't want to do much. We will just kind of speed things up then. They'll move up and claim the next position. Oh, they're going to chase my orc laborers off. How aggressive. I'm here to see it. Could drop the Dreadquake down on these guys. It's only 3 units though, so that's not super useful. Alright, let's get these laborers out of the way. Cutthroats off kind of in an angle, that way we can have the blunderbusses fire up and through. You guys get in the similar formation? Perfect. Your job is just to hold for a moment. And we're as ready as we can be. Hopefully some of these laborers come on back. We can charge into the back of these. Well, they left them. I wonder why. That's fine with me. Here come the giant slayers. Let's go ahead and eliminate them first. Those arrows flying. You go ahead and charge them down so they don't go through. And they sprint. Yeah, we stopped you cold. Let's bring these boys around. So that way the blunderbusses actually have line of sight. We are losing the next point there. I think they went back and claimed. No, they're just going to keep running. That's perfect. Definitely not intended. There go the giant slayers. Let's pull these guys back so they don't get all taken out. Go dock up. You should be able to shoot the rest of these giant slayers pretty easily. Especially as they chase down our orcs. We're going to get one more charge in. Here comes a lot of nonsense. That's a really good hit. Let's see if we can get this one upgraded to the... We'll save till we have the explosive tower final tier. This looks like the Death Shriek rocket that is the demolition rocket. They're dodging them every single time. Absolute champions. And they are staying spread apart. They didn't like that first Dreadquake. I think this is going to be one of the best hits we can get with this one. Try to scare off and do some more damage to those Norglemlings. Come on, kill some. There we go. Yeah, I dropped about half the unit. We are down to almost no capture points, though. Things are looking dire. You guys turn to start firing on those Longbeards. You can come on over as well. Longbeards or not, they will take damage through... Especially when those shields aren't actually working for them. Ah, here come the flyers, though. Things are about to get real messy. We almost have enough for another rocket. Keeps bloating them. Oh, another miss. That's awful right now. We need you to actually land those hits, thanks. And the chopper's going to completely ignore our foot soldiers there. You go blow up our shotguns. Try to dodge. Oh, they expected me to. Well, that's awful. Some amazing first hits there. I've never seen that much damage ever coming out of them. You go ahead and pull over here. Should be able to eliminate that group pretty quick. They don't get a lot of damage off just because of how fast we brought them down, but still, nasty. Finish those choppers fast. They have another set of them coming on in. Probably the best usage for the Dreadquake we can find here. You go ahead and stop them up. And then just drop it in. Probably need multiple. No, you stay here. Burn and help out with this group, please. Archers, you as well. Alright, Dreadquake, do the thing. Oh, they missed. All of them missed. That first one was too good. Now things get dicey. Let's go ahead and eliminate the archers here. May not be the best call, but that's what we're going for. Slay the Quarrelers. You go ahead and jump in. Looks like we definitely need both of our archers to actually pick targets and actually fire on them. Blunderbusses come on up. Quickly start shooting at that group there. You guys come on in. We need a shield wall. Come on, keep those arrows plinking. You keep firing on this group here. Those Kadai eliminated the Quarrelers pretty quickly. Let's come on in and take out the Iron Drakes before you're gone. Probably not gonna get a lot of chances there. Don't die. There we go. Just stay just in front of them. They can keep firing. Oh, these guys aren't shooting at anything. That's useless. Get to work, boys. Charge it. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Bad idea to let them fire on us. Yeah, we lose a lot of Drazhoath there for no reason. No good. I mean, same thing going on over here, to be honest. Don't need to let those guns fire on us the whole time. Well, missed my chance to upgrade that. We'll see if that actually hurts us. Got caught up on the other stuff. Go ahead and just put in a small blocker there. Just to kind of slow them down if we can. Can you guys actually fire on what I need you to do? Thank you. Guard mode's hurting us. Switch targets and bring down those choppers. You keep firing on the grumbling guard that's trying to switch up the line there. Actually, we just bring these guys in and finish that group off. Less friendly fire. Get up front with those shotguns. We're trying to hold off the last groups of them here. I don't know. We may not have enough ammo. It's gonna blow up our own guys. Let's stop doing that, please. You start firing on this group of Quarrelers over here. Please bring down the Scolder Guard. Awesome. Was it a Magma Cannon shot without the Vortex effect? That's perfect. Kind of exactly what we need. You shotguns, come over here. We're going to use you on the Scolder. Oh, they made it right on through the barricade, looks like. Just barely. I figured they should be able to finish off those Norgumlings there, but that's just a little bit too strong for them. I don't mind that at all. It's fair enough. Bring these guys on back. See if we can't have the shotguns finish off their lord there. We'll see. We kind of need the shotguns on the Dwarf Warriors. You keep tearing apart that group of Quarrelers. We definitely need that. You, instead of shooting at the Scolder Guard, go ahead and eliminate this other group of Quarrelers. Shoot the Dwarf Warriors out front first. You go ahead and just kind of chase this guy down so he doesn't switch targets too well. Peak Gate Guard are going to be a big issue. I mean, we've almost got him. Just a bit longer. That's bad. Not a lot we can do about it, though. Okay, those guys are wiped out to a man. Bring the Hobgoblins up. Fire on those Norgumlings. Finish off whoever you can. They're going to get annihilated by the Skullgrim. Scolder Guard there. I actually figured they would have range advantage there. I was way wrong. We're going to lose just because we have less guys. Build them up. Try to charge in on those Quarrelers while you guys get those shots in on the Lord. If we can chase him off, maybe we have a chance. That's a really strained maybe. Come on, you got to bring up, start getting some shots. That is not who I asked you to shoot at. Please blow up the Scolder Guard. Can't keep missing. Come on, finish off this Rune Lord. You got a little bit of ammunition left. You got plenty. That should be an easy kill. We're firing on those Thunderers there. There we go. The Rune Lord's gone. Dude, you quit wasting your ammo. Shoot the Scolder. Just a volley or two is really all we need. There we go. Alright, the Lord's dead. We're going to finish off these guys. It's not over yet. I mean, it's... The Norgumlings probably have 1,000,000 kills. Alright, I think your more important targets are going to be these Thunderers over here. Let's move you off to the side so you kind of block the path a little bit. That way these guys can keep blowing up the individual units of Quarrelers there. Come on, you can win. One more volley. There you go. To the very last. Well, I'm glad you'll be able to remember the wrongs. Someone has to. You guys hold in here. Ah, the Thunderers are starting to open up. Luckily, we do get a return volley. Now it's just a battle of the guns. Getting shot in the back as well, which is really unfortunate. Let's switch your targeting over to these guys. Heat Gate Guard are fighting the bitter end. Ah, we can't. Those are really bad misses. You know what? Go ahead and throw yourselves into battle. We can't keep getting shot. Don't move all the way over, but move just a little bit. And then start firing through the hobgoblins. You go ahead and shut down those warriors there if you can. Yep, shoot through the hobgobs. And now we'll try to push them back so they don't fully retreat. Ah, we got them. Okay, let's push on forward and grab this point here with just one unit. Perhaps one of the weakened. You guys come back here. We'll grab one of the weakened units of warriors. Just to get some momentum back our way. Alright, though, looks like they're gone. Bring them on over. We've almost got it. Hobgoblins are fleeing. We do have many more where that came from, though. They only got a couple Thunderers left. The Quarrelers are shut down. Perfect. They still have the whole cannon crew left, too. Forgot about them. But if we can claim back some of these points here, especially this one, start getting some more towers back in. Alright, these Thunderers are gone as well. Have the Hobgoblins chase them off. We'll bring the blunderbusses on around. We'll jump the cannons as soon as they get on up the hill there. That should be a good spot there. Those Quarrelers are gone too. Excellent. I am incredibly surprised. It's not over yet. They've got to actually move up to get line of sight. You guys have one last charge here. Gotta slow them down. Get rid of those Thunderers. I don't want them coming back and shoot us in the back. That would be awful. Move on up, get some shots in. Now we're getting lots of really bad misses with our artillery, or our powers there. One good hit's really all we need, though, to shut down one of the crews. Oh, looks like the Trollhammer immediately eliminated the dwarf warriors there. That's fine. They were weak anyway. Oh, they're shattered as well. We have just a few chances left here. Alright, you need to switch targets to the Trollhammers as soon as you can. It's just the weapons team looks like charging up, which is a huge mistake. They're pretty immediately eliminated. Now it's just the Trollhammer torpedoes. Stand back in the point. Yeah, they're gone. Sweet. We've almost got them. Battle we absolutely should not have won. Well, they've got some Quarrelers over here as well. Your next target, good sir. We will keep it on this version of the tower as well. Just so they actually keep firing. Missed my opportunity to upgrade it a long time ago. Bring these guys back. Let's keep them back just a little bit as well. Let the towers blast away as much as possible. They do have a bit of an arced attack. Come on back here away. You start tearing up these Trollhammers. We'll have the weakened unit come on around the corner there. Try to get some shots in. We'll have them kind of roll together. Keep firing on those Quarrelers. And they just gotta speed things up. Just a smidge there. Go ahead and charge into melee. We'll have them pull back just a second. Okay, there they go. Finally. There's the break. And victory. Don't let me surprised. Yeah, no round of applause for the settlement garrison. They put in some work. Everyone gets the cookies. Cookies and a medal. We will go ahead and grab the ransom there. That's a lot of gold. And then we have intercepted another... We actually intercepted their army. Very nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this auto-resolve. We only lose the hobgoblins. This is kind of sacrificing some forces in our convoy, but I think it's worth it to take out this fairly elite artillery force. Yep, got him. We could have probably fought that one out and gotten a little bit less damage. In fact, we probably should have. Oof. Mistakes. Go ahead and take the ransom on them as well. And Grimgor has come on over to face us. That is 3 armies. And Samaz Cragbrows is really outnumbered and outmatched. I'd like to fight this one to see how much damage we can get, but there are a lot of really fast units that are going to shut down our artillery. Let's see how much damage we can do. I'm not hoping for much. We will quick save just because we've got quite a few battles here, and like I said previously in episodes, I'm not trying to lose anything. We'll get right on into the fight. He does have Gitsnik and the blood-forged armor. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. The battle. The good news for this battle is that pretty much everything that Samaz is actually commanding here is much lower tier than Grimgor's army here. We're facing us all from one side? Surely not. We got sneaky units all over the sides there. It's like, well, maybe he is all attacking from one side. Works for me. Let's set up some defenses to help counter that. Let's get in some... We'll probably post up in this spot here. Let's get a tower on both sides there, a piercing tower here. And, well, we can't afford both. Such is the way, then. Lots of laborers trying to layer up. Going to be an interesting defense, to say the least. Let's get all of the... as we can. We'll make sure that we have the weakened ones on the other side here. Act as both scouts and delayants. We know if anyone's sneaking around the sides. We can get these dwarf warriors holding down the center, or at least delaying on one of these. Well, we don't really want to. I don't want to send the troops around. I want them kind of focused on one spot if we can keep them that way. Get the artillery teams, put them in the center here. This map is absolutely awesome looking as well. We'll take a look a bit more after I'm done setting the lads up. All of the Chaos Dwarf settlement maps are pretty incredible looking. Guys, forward. I'd love to be able to put the blunderbusses further up, but I think they would get torn to shreds. So let's get 8 of them. I'll put them up here by the artillery, is what I mean. They can kind of fire straight on in. Put the other ones a little bit further back there. Anyone that comes up those steps will have a really bad day. Have a little bit of a goblin wall. Huge goblin wall. Some of ours. Do we have any dwarf warriors at all? Just the ones inside the town? That's great. Back. Rest of our archers as well. Just gotta blanket their entrance with hail of arrows. A lot of these guys forward, but some back so that the rock lava doesn't explode too many of our laborers too soon. Formation as well. Gonna be quite the defense. I say we might be able to weather a little bit of the first wave, and then after that, it's gonna fall apart pretty quickly. All right then, let's get the infantry units together. I guess we missed these 9 archers here. Post them up on the bridge. They can scoot around if they want. All of the missiles then. Our lord, he does have Ash Storm. That'll be very, very useful. Get going. Maybe you can fire kind of off the side here. Yeah, as our doom approaches, we'll take a quick look at this incredible looking map. Got the oil derricks all over the side there. I'm not going to narrate everything. You can see. It looks awesome. Flames absolutely everywhere. Alright, so we are closing in on the next group of supplies. I think we kind of want to save up for the explosive towers. Those did a lot of work. You're just going to wait for your reinforcements? An interesting strategy. It's a very good one. We'll wait for your reinforcements as well. We can drop down the Dreadquake. You can play at that game. Yeah, let's kind of let it speed up. We'll bring the reinforcements in pretty soon. Keep saving our supplies as well. We don't have the Dreadquake here. We do have the Doom of a Shoot, though. That's fire. Alright, Guns of Zar. Gear up as many of these goblins as you can. Alright, not bad. We can get the Doom of a Shoot. I think we want to get this when more of them are kind of clumped up on our position here. I don't see a lot of artillery, several Ragnarok spiders, though. Lots and lots and lots of cavalry. Secondary tower in as soon as we can. 1400. Here come the other... Was it a lord and then some normal goblins? Let's get boom going right away here. Oh, you know what? That was a waste. I thought there were more of the enemy closer. Those wolf riders will go right around the outside, and that's what they're going to do. Oh, interesting. They're just going to go flank all the way. Come on, do it. Go straight through this direction. Perfect call. We're going to wait for them. There. Yeah, this would be perfect. They're real spooked. You are so lucky I don't have a Dreadquake. So lucky. Are they brave now? Let's go ahead and fire on these orc boar boys. We'll figure out the word. We don't have enough defenders on this side here. Send some laborers around. That'll probably be the one they go for since it's quite a bit weaker. We missed our opportunity to jump in the tower. Go now. And then we will upgrade this piercing tower as well. Archers, come on over. You two pull back just a bit. It's about time for the Ash Storm. Well, it is time to launch one of these in there. That's a lot of guys. Keep firing. Now it's time to shift them to the other side. Little cannons. Keep doing your thing. Let's blast away some of these trolls. Well, maybe a good idea to go for these goblins in the back. You go ahead and go for the Ash Storm now. Overcast, please. Beautiful. And then we'll get the Armor of Contempt for all of the lads that are in the immediate charge zone here. Really good damage. We'll see how long it lasts. The squigs pretty much immediately broke, but here comes all of the other nasties. All of our archers start firing on these Ragnarok spiders, please. Get them on out of there. Charge these nasty squigs as they come on in. Keep blasting. Get another one of these in there. Use all of the magic we can. Or the Night God. They're just sitting over there on the side, cackling at us. Yeah, fair enough. Get any more towers in? Using the Kadai. Oh no! Well, see, that's what happens. That's what happens when you use people as slow-mo shields. Oh, we're gonna lose our blunderbusses. That's not good. Try to pull them back behind. Oh, losing the Kadai like that is not great. Which is a wee bit of an understatement. Go ahead and fire the cannon through all of this gigantic blob. Oh, this makes me so sad, you poor Kadai. I was just trying to build a tower. I only wanted a tower. We definitely need more Ash Storm. We have to wait a long time, though. That's not great. Let's instead drop the leadership and melee defense on this big boss. Bring these laborers up. We definitely need them to kind of file on in now. Yeah, these laborers are getting shredded. Get another blob of them. There's one over here. And if we're really lucky, we can get a lot of them in one go. Let's go for it. Come on, shoot. From the sky. That's right. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Alright, you guys need to start eliminating groups of archers. In fact, that could be you guys' job. While all of our archers continue to do their work. Blunderbusses keep retreating. Try to build in the monument. Die just fizzled on away. Come on, guys. If you can move back just while the hobgoblins can survive long enough, you can maybe get some shotgun shots in. Turn and fire. Oh no, our line. Slow down the speed on everyone coming up this front here. I don't know. I think we're being overrun, lads. And no use wasting the ammo on them. Try to eliminate as many of the orcs as we can before we get overwhelmed here. Fire instead on these goblins. Yeah, I don't know. Hard choice. Let's go ahead and blast away at the Iraq Rock. See if we can take it down. Overcast. Chuck it into the blob. We need to move faster. That's what I think. Hard to start firing on the Night Gobos. Arbor of Contempt. Or I don't even know who. I think our Lord needs to stay longer. Those blunderbusses, I guess, did not choose to retreat. Try to run yourself there, buddy. Cast spells as long as you can. Fire on the Iraq Rock. Oh, things are starting to really break down. The orcs are here. Leadership getting run over by some snotling wagons. No, I think we're done. Speed it up. Let the rockets fire on the large targets if you can. Piercing on you. Rockets on the other. I don't know where you guys are going. Started fire. Shoot the Arachnarok. All the damage. You launch one more for him? Yeah, you can. There you go, buddy. These guys were completely ignored. Completely ignored. Yeah, we can go for the upgraded towers, but I think it's a bit too late. There go the last of them. Gotta wait for our poor Hell Cannon crews to get crushed. Let's see how well we did. And it says we only killed about 1,000 for what it was worth. Alright then. Alright, well, another one of our glorious lords falls. We didn't do all that much damage. We got some hits on their goblins, the units they definitely wanted us to. Weaken some of their forces, but they'll be able to replenish that pretty quickly as orcs. Claim that right up. Hateful. Alright, well, Sisterhood falls as well. Keep our Conclave influence on flowing so we can grab Ostrogoth's pretty massive amounts of land here and all his forces as well. Bring them to bear against Grimgor, who is quickly causing some issues. Oh man, there's 2 caravans here. That'd be great. Nice influx of cash. I think Hugrim should retreat. He'll be back probably pretty quickly as well, though, so we'll have to move fast. Drazhoath, though, cannot afford to stay here, so let's jump into the underway and jump over to the Tower of Gorgoth and get to fighting against all of the mini orcs that are over there. We have some Dreadquake mortars, another Kadai destroyer, and then just some more Kadai infantry coming on in. Do as much recruiting as we can of these more elite, monstrous infantry there. We'll grab another Hell Cannon as well, what we can. Great Taurus, and then some more Kadai Fireborn. That's good. We can grab some labor from Global for those guys. Speaking of labor, we don't have a lot of it to spare. Plenty of raw materials to use. Over here at the Tower of Gorgoth, I think the play is to get one of the prototype cannons. Help us clear out the menace a little bit faster. I will also spend some labor. It's only going to cost how much? 180? Yep. It's worth it. Decadent Host has been wiped up there in the north. And Kevin's ambush was foiled. He's just kind of playing tag with the lizardmen. That is a lot of armies Kroggar is mustering. Let's backpedal a little bit here and go into another ambush. Don't think you have any other armies to deal with just yet. Scorbrain is doing a pretty good job of keeping Thorek under control. It's amazing. Otherwise, we'd be in a lot of hurt. Let's get in the... We really can't afford to hurt any more of our raw material output at the moment. Is there any way we can actually increase that? Yes and no. Definitely need the walls of the sump pit because there are a whole bunch of orcs up there coming on down. We've done a very good job of making enemies with absolutely everyone. Raw materials consumed by buildings per turn. This is a good one for over in our factory buildings. Factory provinces. Which would be, we'll use the proper province tab there. I think it's the one over here by Crooked Fang Fort. Gotta wait a little bit. That's fine. That's fine, we'll get there. Fair enough, I think we'll go ahead and save then. Nothing else we can get at the moment is really all that useful for us. The last slot in this settlement is going for the Temple of Ashut. We'll have to get very soon. Maybe go for the increased tithe chamber. That's a definite maybe. I do want another Kadai building though for extra research rate. And you know what? We'll go ahead and hold off on the tithe chamber. For our cargo overseer, we'll give him the hidden stores, try to get a little bit less attrition and more replenishment while he's moving through friendly territory there. Luckily, we do have some enemy allies on the way. Better run. Scarstick's right there. Well, that's concerning. Alright, we'll go ahead and take a look at our heroes then, and we'll end the turn shortly after. We'll see if you can do some stealing here at the high place, or Mount Spighorn. You succeed? Oh no, you failed. Always hopeful. Yep, we're going to increase your abilities in combat, because that's really all I'm using his steel technology for. We may get some technology, but it's a lot for experience. Alright, yeah, they are unleashing the heroes, aren't they? Ungram is back as well. It's pretty good fortunate. You failed also. I don't have a lot of gold left, buddy. Let's go ahead and make you a specialist. Make sure you do succeed when we actually use that very limited amount of gold we got. Alright then. In a rebellion, where at? Broken Teeth? I'm sure they can handle it. No problem. Now the last defenders have come on up with several reinforcement sets. I didn't think they could all make it. See, now I don't know that I want to fight that many Saurus. Let's go ahead and try to retreat. Ah, we may not have pulled far enough away. That was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? Oh, we got away. Perfect. Alright, the rebellion kicks on off. In Broken Teeth. Just some Skaven. We'll sit outside and raid for a while until they're brave enough to come on in. I think we do want to attack this convoy that's right out front here. How long has it been since we've been at war with the Jade custodians here? If I declare war on you, what happens? Nothing? Western provinces might join them. That would make them untrustworthy, wouldn't it? Take out both these caravans then and then move over to Grimgor. Well, dealing with Grimgor now would be useful. I think we can get 0 casualties on both these caravan battles. We can move on over pretty easily. Let's get to it. They both will join in? Well, they should, yeah. Cool. Oh, they didn't. No. We will fight this one so that there are no casualties at all. Although, how about that? Let's see. With that settlement garrison, surely. 60 lost and all of it in the garrison itself. That is perfect. At least I think. Where did the units we lost come from? Oh, there's like 4 in each. Then we'll grab the labor. Now they stole one of my seats. Little do you know. Seat did you grab? One of the useful ones? Yeah, it is. It is one of the useful ones, but we'll take it back from you in due time. No worries. Right, you as well, Caravan. Time to die. They are joined by the Western Provinces, who were already at war with us, I thought. And then we can go ahead and eliminate this one as well. I trusted the boys can handle this one too. No, we wouldn't lose anyone else. You know what? We're going to fight this one. We wouldn't lose anyone at all. We know it. Yeah, no, without a doubt, setup on this one is going to take longer than the battle itself. Let's start deployment. Yeah, we'll get the death train off on the side. Both of the magma cannons fire on a whole unit the whole time. Our missile line, which is missing one of our blunderbuss units. I think that's over in Zatan's group, not this one. Nice. We can kind of keep them up on the plateau there. These guys kind of barely hanging off the side. Shotguns forward, see there. See what I'm saying? We're going to spend way more time setting up. Do we have any reason to? Absolutely not. Doom train. Ravagers, and then we'll grab the infantrymen. Bring them around behind. We will not even need them. Leave them off on the side, though, just in case. Of course. Alright, so we'll have our hero up front, cause all the problems. Two Doom Bulls, let's get this battle started. Right then, Iron Demon, you scoot on forward, just give anyone a good old wallop. Those peasant long spears look good. Magma cannons, you guys go ahead and pick whichever targets you want as well. I think I will choose for you, though. As they both fire on the same unit. Good idea. Alright, Drazhoath, your turn. Get in there and start slaughtering. Doom train as well. Move just everyone up. Such an awesome unit, those cannons. As the Cathans just kind of get exploded. Yeah, just a pile of blood and cinder. That's awful. How about a overcast ash storm? You guys can run through. Sounds nice. We can drop in some Kadai in there as well. Some friendly neighborhood Kadai. Yep, and on top of them, we'll go ahead and drop down to the Doom of a Shoot. Just for any foolish enough to actually jump in and try to fight them. Our expendable demon units that we don't care about. And with a flashbang as well, now they're too far away. Just keep firing on them for now. Don't mind dropping down the Dreadquake as well. Give him a wallop. Go. Scoot on forward. Go ahead and give... We don't really need any of the units to have the contempt for now. Just start firing on the individual ogres as they run in. I'm going to pull you away because I don't want to take too much damage. Hey, you know what? Get on in there. Armor of Contempt. You can turn and fire. Bring the Ravagers of the Shoot over. I drop down the Doom on the other guy there. Oh, come on, Drazhoath. You know who you're fighting against, right? There we go. Flee, mortals. That's a lot of shrapnel. There's the victory. Not a single lad lost. We dealt with the Custodian's Caravan as well for another grip of cash. We'll take the captives as well. We definitely need them. All the extra sacrifices for Zardagrud to this point. Gained ourselves a veteran convoy master, which sounds amazing. And Castival has finished his cell with 2,700 new... We'll call them workers. That's what they are, workers. Alright, Drazhoath.
Drazhoath the Ashen.
Let's pronounce your name differently every single time we click on you. I think we continue. Well, every time I say we continue, let's go ahead and finish off the skills into Black Shard Bulwark. That way we can finish up this line here. I'd like to get better. Basically, what I'm trying to figure out if we want to get more combat potential or just more. I don't care so much about the despoilers, but the unbridled cruelty is really what we're after here. So we're going to push down the end of the blue line. Be worth to grab that sooner rather than later. Stock up on the savings, if we will. For our main man here, we're going to give him the Blade Master. Does land his hits a little bit better. Beligurn. Give you all-terrain vehicle to give our war machines a bit more versatility. Castable after you have successfully made yourself a good deal of money for us. Let's go ahead and give you an inspiring presence. His convoy's doing alright, but definitely use some extra troops. And for the next episode, we will have ourselves a battle against Grimgore. How many of his reinforcing armies are nearby? Oh, none of them at all. That's quite arrogant of you. Quite like Grimgore. Would give us a Pyrrhic victory. He managed to set up the Summit Garrison. Oh, where were you hiding there, maggot backstabber? Where was he hiding? Interesting. That makes it quite a bit more interesting for us then. Auto Resolve says we would lose no one in the fight, so we have quite a bit to live up to. We will start the next episode off with a battle against Grimgore, but for now I'm out of time for today. I've been Space was a Total War. Remember to leave a like for Light God and a sub for the sub zone, and I will see you on the next one.